So the center is planning to discuss about citizenship amendment bill again in the upcoming winter session. So what do you have to say about that?
You see, if you remember last time when the Citizen Amendment Bill was brought in Lok Sabha and in Rajya Sabha, there was no discussion, and there was, and other stakeholders were not involved. So therefore, I think it led to a situation where it was very complicated. I think this time around, the center has really taken a different approach to the whole thing. And this time you're having the Home Minister traveling to Mizoram, and he plans to travel to other parts of the Northeast. He's reaching out to leaders, organizations, and he's discussing with them that what is it in the Citizen Amendment Bill that, is of concern to us. And I think this is a very different approach. And I think seeing this approach, I think there will be an opportunity for, I think, everyone to be able to express their concerns and an opportunity for the center to be able to address those concerns. So in a scenario like this, I hope that, these concerns that are there will be discussed in detail, and we will see how things go, and only as we move forward we'll be able to find out. But I think the approach has been very different this time, and I think reaching out is a very positive thing, and I hope that let's see how things turn out, but only time can tell.
So has the approach convinced you?
Well, as I said, it's not about me alone. It's about the people of the Northeast. It's about different organizations, different political parties, different states, and the public in general. So I think, the approach has been positive till now, and I think concerns are many. And I think the central government, especially Home Minister himself, has really, taken initiative this time, and I know that he's going to meet all the concerned people and try to address their concerns about it. So as I said, yes, CAB has been an issue, but the question arises that what is it in the CAB that is of major concern to the people? And I think if those issues can be addressed and discussed, I think, we will see how things go, and, hopefully there will be a situation where the concerns will be addressed.
Okay. So, moving on about development in Meghalaya and entrepreneurship. So, we've seen that just yesterday or day before yesterday, the Meghalaya Resident Act has been amended. So, sir, how does entrepreneurship bloom in an area where there's some sort of restriction on movement?
Yeah. See, there is no restriction on any movement. I think this has been misconceived. Now, for example, people have questioned me that the tourists, why do they have to register? If you have traveled to, obviously you go to any hotel, you have to register in the hotel. You have to give your name, you have to give your ID card. All we're doing is that the same registration will be done by the government now, and it'll be centralized. And it's just simply a name, your address, your ID card will be put in, and some details will be asked for, and this is going to be an online system. So it's a way and a mechanism to ensure that we are able to regulate, and able to even find out the people who are coming in. And this is, I think, for the overall safety of not just the state, because obviously, in terms of law and order, it is important to know, movement of people, but also it is safe for the people who are coming in, because then the information is already there and we know what they want to do, and therefore we'll be able to take measures to ensure that that necessary steps can be taken to facilitate things. So therefore it's just a simple registration process. It's not meant to any way stop people from coming into the state or anything like that. It's a simple measure to, as I said, to register and seek information. That's all.
So is there a timeline that, say, one day beforehand you'll have to register on the website for whatever?
It's like this, that of course, according to the rule, that anybody who intends to stay, for more than 24 hours must register. The registration process and the rules are being framed right now, so I cannot tell you exactly the process that will be done, but on a broad framework, it will be a system which will be online. So it's such a simple system, it will be such a normal and simple system that even if while entering or exiting from the flight to the airport, while you're walking, you'll be able to do this registration. It'll be as simple as that. Even while you're driving in the vehicle and suddenly you remember that you have to register, it'll be as simple as registering. A QR code will come. This QR code will be a system which will be scanned in the hotels. It'll be scanned in different offices if required. So it'll be a centralized database which will be based on a QR code system, and it'll be an online system where it'll be very easy for people to register in case it's required.
Thank you about that. Sir, you've initiated with the launch of the Fit India movement, your walk to work initiative came to light, and we've also done a walk the talk with you. So, sir, apart from asking people to, like walk to places possible, avenues such as public parks so that people can avail a place. They have a safe spot where there are no cars or vehicles coming, or a public gym. How about those kind of facilities for promoting Fit India?
And I think you've stolen the words out of my mouth. That's exactly what we're doing now. And in fact, for my Chief Minister's Rural Development Fund, I have set up one outdoor gym already in my constituency, and which happens to be the district headquarter. And I intend to expand that to many other districts. And yes, you're right. And this is one of the ways in which we can ensure that the Fit India movement continues, not just walking, but again, other avenues through which people can be fit. So it's a great suggestion. We've started some of it, and I'll take the suggestion further.